I can still remember the school song she wrote for us. We work and work from week to week at the Royal Bangkok Academy, and English words are all we speak at the Royal Bangkok Academy. If we pay attention to our teacher and obey her every rule, we'll be thankful for those golden years at our dear old school. The Royal Bangkok Academy, our dear old
But now we have been looking at an old one. Today we have a surprise. A new map just arrived from England. It is a present from His Majesty, your King.
The Lord of Whites. The Whites is Siam. Siam, not so small. But look, England is even smaller than Siam.
Before I came to Siam, Siam was to me just like that little white spot. But now that I have lived here and met the people of Siam, I am beginning to understand them.
You like us?
I like you very much indeed. It's a very ancient saying, but a true and honest thought, that if you become a teacher, by your pupils you'll be taught. As a teacher I've been learning, forgive me if I boast, but I've now become an expert on the subject I like most. Getting to know you. Getting to know you. Getting to know all about you. Getting to like you. Getting to hope you like me. From sky.
From sky to mountaintop. I've seen pictures, switches, land all white, with.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Who does not believe this? Do not ever hear about the mean school teacher. My bring her at great expense. 20 pounds each one. Study! Children must learn, teacher must teach. Not waste time as juggling children's silly with soft home sweet house. Slugs remind me of breaking promises I never made, etc., etc., etc.
Your Majesty did promise me a house, a brick residence adjoining the royal palace. Those were your words in your letter.
I do not remember such words.
I remember them.
I do remember. Who is king here? I remind you, so you remember that. I do not know of any promise. I do not know anything except you are my servant.
Your Majesty, indeed, I am not your servant.
My mother has bad manners. Your father has no manners at all.
Louis! Your Majesty, if you do not give me the house I require, then I shall return to England.
I let you do nothing that is not my pleasure. 'Tis my pleasure that you stay here in Paris.
No, Your Majesty.
Why wish you to leave this children? All human learning is so extraordinary.
I do not wish to leave them. I love them too, quite extraordinarily. But I do not stay in a country where a promise has no meaning.
I will hear no more of this promise.
Where there is talk for Siam to take its place among the modern nations of the world, but it still remains everything according to the wishes of the king.
You will say no more! No more!
I will say no more because I have no more to say.
So big a world. Siam very small. England very small. All people very small. No man big enough for it to be alone. But king different. King need no one, nobody at all. I think.